Hi everyone, in this video I will show you my solution to CS50 Python's problem called outdated from problem set 3. So in this problem we need to implement a program which prompts the user for a date in two formats, so either one of two formats, so either this one or this one. And when we get that, we need to convert that date and output it in this format. So here month date with dashes, and here is a list of months. We can copy that, and also we have some hints here. I will put this link in the description. Yes, so let's solve this. So firstly, let's create an empty list called months with all the months inside. Then what we want to do is open a while loop, while true, and let's ask user for input, so date, and let's strip it of any white spaces immediately. And let's firstly try this first format, so let's try this format first. Let me put comment try format mmdd y. So we will do try block, and now let's take the input and assign its values to three variables like this: month, day, year. We will do date and split based on slash. And what we want to do is we want to convert each of them to integer. Okay, and now we need to do a check if day and month are in acceptable ranges. So month needs to be between 1 and 12. Let's put it into brackets. Copy it. And day needs to be between 1 and 31. If that is okay, we want to print the desired format, so let's do formatted string, and we will do it year, month, and day, but we want to output month and day like this, which is a hint given to us on that link. And if all of this worked, we can break, and that's all. And let's create exception block for the value error, and in that case we want to break, actually we want to pass, sorry, we want to pass because we need to check next format, of course. Check next format. Okay, so to check next format we will do another try block, and now the next format looks like this. So we can also create three new variables, but this time we want to split on the empty space in this type of format. And also what we want to check if the day ends with comma, because this is only acceptable format, so comma needs to be after the day. So we will do if not day ends with comma, then we want to raise value error. And now what we want to do, so we get our month in the string based, like September for example, and September in our list has an index of 8 because index starts at 0. So January is at 0, February at 1, March at 2, etc. So to output it correctly, let's create new variable index of month, and it will be months.index of month. So for example, if we enter September, our index will be 8, so we need to do +1 for it, so we get number 9. So for September we want to get number 9, and sorry, let's do integer of this. So if we enter September, we are taking the index of that month, which is 8, and we do +1, so we get number 9 for September, for example, but same works for every another month, of course. So yeah, that's correct. So for day, we need to convert it to integer, of course, also, but we need to remove this comma. So we need to do day remove suffix. So removing comma and converted it to integer. And here is clean, so to say, we just convert it to integer. And we also need to do this check. So, but let's copy this. We are doing almost the same logic, but we are sure that month will be in the, not month, actually we are taking index of month, but it will definitely be in the correct range because we are checking it against the list. So we only need to check day. So if day is between 1 and 31, we want to output the year, and then index of month and day. And we break, and we also need to do exception, except value error. We want to pass, meaning try again. And in the end, if neither format is valid, we want to reprompt the user, so we'll do continue. And if neither format is valid, reprompt. Okay, so this is my final solution for this problem. So here we are having this list, and its first part is checking the first format, and the second part is checking the second format. Okay, now let's test it. And let's actually check some of these dates to check it correctly, everything. And that is correct. Let's do another one. And that is correct. Let's try the third one. So we should get reprompted, and we do get reprompted, that's correct. Now let's do another invalid one, and we get reprompted, and yeah, so program seems to work. So that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.